Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel. It's your lover girl Wendy Talker, and today I will be sharing a very nice topic here. Today is going to be all about inspiration. Inspiration, the act of faith and confidence in all of our concerns. That is what we are going to be discussing about. So if you are new to my channel, welcome once again. Welcome to my channel. I love you all so much. Thank you for supporting me. Thank you for sharing my videos. Thank you for taking your time to watch and listen to my messages. Okay, so let's get into what today is going to be all about. All right, like I said, the act of faith and confidence in all of our concerns. So many of us humans have actually lost faith in so many areas of our life. We do not believe that things can change. We do not believe that things can happen for us. We've lost faith, and it's really affecting our life. It's affecting positivity, from coming into our life. It's not letting positivity into our life, because when you do not have faith that all things are possible, it's a problem. Okay, it acts out in a negative, it acts out negatively. Okay, so and so many of us here too, we lack confidence in some areas of our life. It could be your financial life. It could be your, it all comes out to faith too as well. Act of faith and confidence all works hand in hand together. Okay, and that's what we are going to be discussing about, and that's why I want to lay more emphasis on this, because it's something that is very crucial in our life, in our everyday life. It's part of our affairs of life. When there's no faith and confidence in life, nothing moves forward, nothing goes forward. You're stagnant. Nothing happens for you. Okay, and that is what I want to talk about. All right, so what led me to this particular topic today is because there was a particular chapter that came to me in the Holy Bible. All right, when I was reading my Holy Bible this morning, there was a particular chapter that came to me, and I just felt like I need to really share this out with someone out there might be in need of this. People out there might be in need of this, not just only me. I need to share with the world. I need to share with people. They need to hear about this. Okay, and that is where it led me to 2 Kings chapter 4 verse 18 to 37. Okay, and that is where it leads me on to, and this is you can go read it out, because it's going to take a lot of time for me to start reading the whole chapter, but I'm going to pinpoint the areas that are very, very important, where it talks about faith and confidence in ourselves, in our lives. Okay, in all of our concerns. Our concerns could be different things that concern us, could be troubles, could be anything that I feel like concerns are the things that we want, that we desire, that we need in our life, that troubles us. Okay, so in all of our concerns. All right, now, like I said, you can go and read it from verse 18 to 27, but I'm going to pick out some point here. There was a child. Let me go with a summary of the story. There was a child that was growing. Okay, and this child went out one day with his father to the farm or whatever it is. Okay, and he fell one day. A child fell one day, on a day that he went out to his father to the reapers. Okay, and he said unto his father, my head, and his father instructed a lad. A lad is a servant. Okay, a younger child, a young boy, a teenager. Okay, a lad could be a teenager, a servant, a male servant. Okay, instructed a lad to take the child to his mother. Okay, so the child sat on his mother's knees, and at noon he died. This child died at noon, and when his mother saw that the child was dead, she took the child inside the room and put him on the bed of the man of God. Okay, she put him on the bed of the man of God. Okay, and then she went out, shut the door upon him, and went out, and then she called her husband and said, send me, I pray thee, one of the young men and one of the asses, that I may run to the man of God and come again. Okay, and her husband replied after she said that, and he said, I quote, he said, wherefore will you go to him today? It is neither new moon nor Sabbath. And she said, it shall be well. And that is what I want to say about you. That's another act of faith. The husband feels like it's not possible, like the man of God is probably not going to be around, or he's not going to attend to you, because it's not new moon and it's not the Sabbath day. Sabbath day is on Sunday. That's when we can meet the pastors. That's when we can meet the prophets, men of God. On Sundays, that's when we can meet them. So if you are going on a day that is not on a Sunday, that is not on a new moon service, a new moon, we do new moon services most times. So how do you intend to meet the man of God? And she said something. She said, it shall be well. That is act of faith. She had faith in God that it shall be well with her. It shall be well with whatever she's going to do. She believed. She had faith that all will be well. And then she went ahead. Okay? And then she saddled an ass and said to her servant, drive and go forward. Slack not your riding for me, except I bid thee. Okay? And you know what that means? Do not slack. Do not, don't be slow unless I tell you to go slow. Move fast. That is another thing about our mothers. Okay, our mothers, when we're in times of trouble or when we are in issue, we are facing any sort of things, they can go all in for us. And this is this is telling us about how the love of a mother is for a child. A child is dead. She's not crying. She's not mourning. She's not wailing. She's not feeling sick. She's not feeling that way. She's still walking towards that child being alive, trying to find solution to make that child come alive. And that is one strong, big faith that I have not seen, in anywhere. Some people, once people die, that's the end. They cry, they mourn. But this woman did not lose hope. She did not lose faith. She believed and had faith that God can resurrect a child. And then, so she went and came unto the man of God to Mount Carmel, and it came to pass when the man of God saw her afar off, and he said to Gehazi, his servant, behold, yonder is that Shunammite. He told his servant Gehazi, that is the Shunammite woman coming for afar off. Okay, so run now, I pray thee, to meet her, and say unto her, is it well with thee? That is what he sent his servant. The man of God knew there was something wrong, but he didn't know what it was exactly. He knew there was something that made the Shunammite woman to come around. So he told his servant Gehazi to ask the woman, is it well with your husband? Is it well with the child? Okay, he asked her these 3 questions. Is it well with you? Is it well with your husband? Is it well with the child? And she answered, it is well. That is another confirmation of confidence and faith in God. She said it is well, even when she knew that her child was dead and he was laying on the bed. She still said it is well. She did not lose faith. She did not lose hope. That is another confirmation of faith. That is another point of faith and having confidence in oneself. Okay. So, and when she came to the man of God to the hill, she caught him by the feet. But Gehazi came near to thrust her away. And the man of God said, let her alone, for her soul is vexed within her, and the Lord hath hid it from me, and hath not told me. So, God did not tell the man of God, which is Elisha. God did not tell Elisha. God did not reveal to Elisha what was wrong with the woman. Neither did he even tell him that a woman was coming forward to meet him for any issues or for concerns. So he told Gehazi to leave her because he saw that the woman was not happy. She was sad within her. She was troubled. Okay? But she never lost faith. Then she said, did I desire a son of my Lord? Did I not say, do not deceive me? She said, she said that did I not desire a son of my Lord? Did she not ask God for a son? Did she not ask God for a son? And did she not ask that God that do not deceive me? So because I asked God for something and He gave it to me. So it's from Him. He's not deceiving me. He's not lying to me about it. He gave it to me, and since He gave it to me, it means it's for me. So then He said to Gehazi, "Gird up your lions and take my staff in your hand and go your way. If you meet any man, salute him not. And if any salute you, answer him not again. Lay my staff upon the face of the child." Hallelujah. And the mother of the child said, "As the Lord liveth, and as thy soul liveth, I will not leave you." And he arose and followed her. The woman did not let Gehazi follow her alone. She made sure Elisha followed her back to her house. Okay? And Gehazi passed on before them and laid the staff upon the face of the child, but there was neither voice nor hearing. Wherefore he went again to meet him and told him, saying, the child is not awakened. So what Elisha instructed Gehazi to do, he did, but the child did not wake up. The child did not speak. Okay? And so when Elisha was coming to the house, and when Elisha was coming to the house, behold, the child was dead and laid upon his bed. He went in therefore and shut the door up upon them twain and prayed unto the Lord. So he went in therefore, closed the door upon the two of them, and he prayed to God in heaven. He prayed to the Almighty Father in heaven. And he went up and lay upon the child and put his mouth upon his mouth and his eyes upon his eyes and his hands upon his hands. And he stretched himself upon the child, and the flesh of the child waxed warm. Hallelujah. That is another. So what I want to say here is this about the confidence, okay, and faith. This is really talking about faith, okay. So he went in therefore and shut the door upon them twain and prayed unto the Lord. Elijah had faith. Elisha had faith in God. Elisha believed that God, the God of the living, can resurrect that child. Elisha had faith that God could bring that child back to life. And that is why he prayed, and he knew his prayer was going to happen. And he went in to perform the miracles. He went in to heal the child. Okay? He went in to heal the child. So, and the child's body came alive. Yeah, the child came alive. The child that was already still cold to death came alive. He became warm. And that is to say that the God of the living is the God that never fails. He's the God that answers our prayers. If you have faith in God that He can do anything possible in your life, He will do it. Having faith, trusting in Him. Elisha did not say because the staff that he gave Gehazi didn't work, that's the end, that nothing was going to happen. He still went inside the room and shut the door upon them, and he called his God. God, I have faith in you. Help me to resurrect this child, to heal this child from death. And it happened, and it was so for him. So, and then he returned and walked in the house, to and fro, and went up and stretched himself upon him. And the child sneezed 7 times, and the child opened his eyes. Okay? And he called Gehazi and said, call this Shunammite. So he called her, and when she was come in unto him, he said, take up thy son. Then she went in and fell at his feet, and bowed herself to the ground, and took up her son, and went out. So what I'm going to say here is this, that this woman and Elisha, they show the act of faith and confidence in God. You know, when you have faith in God, you have faith in whatever you are doing. You know, in overall of everything. You know, it's having faith in God. And once you have faith in God, every other thing falls into place. When we're talking about having faith in your work, in your career, things that you do in your life, everything falls into place, okay? Because God is with you and you trust in Him that He can make all things possible. What is that thing that you are lacking focus on? What is that thing that you lack confidence in? Is it your finances that's the problem? Is it a work that you want to do, a project that you want to carry on, but you feel like it is not going to work out, or you feel that it's not going to be successful, or you feel like you've always been a failure, everything that you've always done has not been successful? Look, this is a time to start having faith in your mind, to start having the act of faith and kindness, you know, attributing it into your life, prophesying it into your life, okay? This is the time to start attributing it, okay? Because the act of faith and confidence in our life is the overall thing that we need. It's the overall energy. It's the overall ultimatum that we need in our life, okay? So have faith, have confidence in yourself. When you go out there and you want to do something and you feel like I might not be the right person, convince yourself. Tell yourself that I can do it. Even if you are not qualified for it, but because you have faith. Listen, do you know why so many people have so many things they have right now? Is because they have faith. Because they are confident. Because they, not that they are better than you, not that they're greater than you. It's just the act of faith and confidence that they have in the Almighty God that they can achieve anything that they want in their life. So many people are not qualified for what they have right now. Some people are not qualified for that job right now, but they had faith in God and they got that job. Okay, that is you testing waters, showing that you have a living God, that you serve a living God, that you have the Almighty Father in heaven with you. And that is the message I'm trying to pass out today. Okay, that is the message I'm trying to pass out today. I'm trying to lay emphasis on, because so many of us, we have lost faith. I was trying to tell someone, a guy some days ago, about him getting whatever he wants, and he was like, he's a man, men don't get gifts. And I'm like, don't say that. You can say that based on the way life is right now, but the truth is, when you have faith and confidence, you can have whatever you want. It's more of like, they call it manifesting. Okay, they call it manifesting, but it's faith. You can write all stuff on the paper. If you do not have faith, braces, okay, it won't work. Let's even look at the evil that people do today. It's because they believe in that thing that they are doing, that it will work. They have faith in what they did, and that's why it worked. And that is why it worked out for them. So why don't you look at the good side, the positive aspect of your life, that you want it to work good for you, and you don't want it to be, to be all about bad happening to you. If bad is happening to you, it's because you have faith in bad. Because you have faith in negativity, instead of having faith in positivity. Okay? Be positive and keep the faith alive. Because when faith comes in, confidence follows it. Faith and confidence, they work together. They are brothers and sisters. Blood, yes, the DNA is aligned. They work together. I hope you really understand the message that I'm trying to relay out here today, because this is what God really wants me to talk about. It's something that is a matter of concern for so many of us. So that is the message I have for you today. If you feel like this message has helped you in any way or the other, you can leave a comment down in the comment section. I'm still your lover girl, Wendy Talker, and I'll be bringing you more nice topics, inspirational love, sex topics that we can discuss about to improve our life. Okay, when I'm talking about sex, doesn't even have to be how to make love and all that. It's just about our sexual life, things that have sex or things that can help our life grow. Okay, and that's what we are discussing here on my channel. I hope this message helped you. Keep watching, keep listening to Wendy Talker. I love you all so much. See you next time. Take care. Bye.